All right, we are back looking at the LiftMaster 3595 from 2006. This would be the Estate Series variant of this opener. Bought it about 10 years ago on eBay, a little less than 10 years ago on eBay, used. Came from out west somewhere, not sure if it was California, Arizona, Nevada, somewhere in one of those states, I'm pretty sure. It came to me with, I believe it might have had a bad board. I put a new board on it. It also came damaged with an end panel that was completely broken and whatnot. So I replaced the end panel back then and just left a blank end panel on it. And then recently, going through the storage unit, I found the original end panel. And back when I got this machine, I didn't really know what I was doing on transferring the labels with the heat gun. Well, now that I know how to do that, I was able to take the one I bought as a replacement, take the blank labels off and put the original ones back on. And what you're looking at in here is you're looking at every sticker in that foil was transferred from the original end panel to the new one so that it matches. It even has the original style light socket. It's going to be very difficult to see. You might be able to catch that date there. I believe it says 2/20/06 on it. Replacement board before they discontinue them. This is a 2016 board. It's the Dash 2A 3/4 horsepower because it's a dual cab. I also went ahead and serviced this when I got it back out here yesterday when I started working on it, and it had a pretty stiff top bushing in the sprocket, so I'd take that apart and oil it, just free it up and then clean the oil out of it and put a little bit of the Chamberlain grease in it, and now it's smooth as butter. I also greased the gears and I replaced the worm gear in there. And so I'm going to explain to you what you have to do to stop the grinding that these MVIS machines make. So let me cut over to that shot and I'll be back. All right, I'm working on this 3/4 3595 Estate Series here. And I wanted to show you what actually holds these worm gears from sliding that fails. You see that O-ring there? And it's very hard to get this phone to cooperate because it's an older iPhone. But if you look, it's damaged. And this was halfway on this side of this C-clip, another halfway on the other side. So this worm gear would kind of freely move without any resistance. That is what actually causes the grinding noise on these, and the noise that's, you know, a certain direction. And your door has a lot to do with that getting damaged. If it's real herky-jerky and real unbalanced and not smooth, that'll cause that to fail. So what I do is I just get a brand new worm gear, and then I get the brand new kit. If this is already in there, the black style version of this spacer, I'll leave it and just use the O-ring. They give you a new C-ring too, or C-clip. That's what I do when I swap them. And then I grease everything up and put it back together, and usually it's quiet. But anyway, that's just a little tidbit for you. Okay, now that you've seen that and I've explained that, let's go ahead and give this thing a run. It's pretty silent. Here we go. As you can see, it was on a taller door because it runs longer. Back down. As you can see, super quiet on the down direction. That's when it used to grind, was when you would go down. And that's because of that O-ring that I showed. Not being in the right place and causing that worm gear to be able to move and shift on the motor shaft a little. But anyway, just thought I'd share this one with you, and have a good one.